Hello and welcome to Mint Wide Angle. I am Anindya Chakravarti and today I'm going to try and unpack that magic formula Arvind Kejriwal has used for this record win in Delhi. I mean, it's one thing to get virtually all the seats once, but to repeat that feat 5 years later takes a special kind of political skill. Just think, 1 year ago, Narendra Modi swept Delhi. He got more than 56% of the votes and Kejriwal was nowhere in the picture. In fact, AAP got just 18% votes, less than even the Congress party. Now, if you look at the actual number of votes, 5 years ago when AAP got 67 out of the 70 seats, there was a record turnout and approximately 90 lakh people came out to vote. Out of this, AAP got a whopping 49 lakh votes and the BJP won about 29 lakhs. That's a gap of around 20 lakh votes. In the 2019 Lok Sabha elections, the turnout was lower, so only about 87 lakh people voted. Out of that, AAP got just about 15.5 lakh votes and the BJP got 49 lakh. In fact, the Congress ended with more votes in 29 than the AAP. It won about 19.5 lakh votes in the Lok Sabha polls compared to the 8.5 lakhs that it got in 2015. So between 2015 and 2019, in just 4 years, Kejriwal lost about 33 lakh votes. Out of these, 20 lakh went to Narendra Modi and 11 lakh to Rahul Gandhi. The amazing thing is that in just 10 months, Arvind Kejriwal has won all of these people back to his party. Out of the approximately 93 lakh votes polled in Delhi, Kejriwal's AAP has won nearly 50 lakh votes, BJP won about 36 lakh votes, and the Congress has ended up with less than 4 lakh votes. How did Kejriwal do this? What's the secret formula for this alchemy? It has 5 key ingredients. Number 1 is welfare. There are 2 things that Indians spend a lot on. The first is sending the kids to good schools and the second is on doctors. The Kejriwal government has performed extremely well on both these counts. I mean, by now all of us know about Delhi's government schools, right? How they've been completely transformed. Many of them now could give a tough competition to some of the best private schools in the city. When it comes to free medical help, the AAP government has set up mohalla or neighborhood clinics. You don't have to pay any doctor's fees there. More than 200 regular diagnostic tests are free and more than 100 essential drugs are handed out without any charge. The mohalla clinics did take quite some time to get off the ground. The Kejriwal government only really got into it towards the end of this term. In fact, 250 out of the 425 mohalla clinics in Delhi, that's more than half, were set up in just the last 4 months before the election. That brings us to ingredient number 2 of Kejriwal's magic formula, and that is subsidies to the poor, or what has been derisively called freebies. There were many, again announced in the last few months, right after AAP's bad performance in the Lok Sabha polls. About 14 lakh homes got free power. 13 lakh families had arrears on their water bill waived. That's a lot of homes, about 30% of the total number of households in Delhi. Also, women didn't have to buy bus tickets anymore. Not having to pay for bus rides might seem pocket change to you and me, but mind you, it's a lot for tens of thousands of women who commute every day from the outskirts of Delhi to come and work in middle-class homes like ours. They would have saved around 500 rupees a month, and that's a big bonus for a poor family in the city. Now, ingredient number 3 of this winning formula, and that's boots on the ground. AAP leaders, workers and volunteers went from door to door to talk to people, to potential voters, to ask them what their problems are and to try and solve them. Also, of course, part of the job of any ruling party organization is to tell people about the government's achievements, to kind of drill it into their minds so that they remember it when they go to vote. All ground reports suggest that AAP workers did a fantastic job of messaging this time and converting a maybe vote into a yes, I will vote for AAP. This was missing in 2019 during the Lok Sabha elections, and that was probably one reason why AAP did so badly last year. This time, clearly, AAP got its mojo back on publicity and spreading its message. And of course, it helps when you have a charismatic leader like Arvind Kejriwal. And that brings me to the 4th key ingredient in the Kejriwal magic potion, his cult of personality. And that's just like it is with Narendra Modi or Mamata Banerjee, Kejriwal's party too revolves entirely around him. The slogans aren't about AAP, they're all about Kejriwal. It used to be 5 Saal Kejriwal in 2015 and that became Lage Raho Kejriwal in 2020. There were Kejriwal billboards at every street corner, Kejriwal posters everywhere. And the amazing thing in this larger-than-life projection of Arvind Kejriwal, that it isn't about a strong Iron Man. It is just a typical middle-class person who wears glasses, is asthmatic, is prone to catching a cold, so he has to wear a muffler. Basically, he's a quintessential Aam Aadmi. As a brand, Kejriwal wants the average Delhi voter to see themselves in him. This cult of personality is key because it binds the other three things together. Welfare, subsidies, strong party organization. Everything is brought together by this larger-than-life figure of Arvind Kejriwal. This time, however, Arvind Kejriwal added one final crucial ingredient to the mix: Soft Hindutva. Without this, he might not have been able to fight the BJP strategy, which was to corner him on some key ideological or emotive issues on 370, CAA and NRC. And the BJP strategists, including Amit Shah, decided to make Shaheen Bagh the symbol of all these allegedly anti-national and anti-Hindu issues and try to pin it on AAP. Arvind Kejriwal smartly sidestepped all of this. Now, AAP had already backed the Modi government on 370 and it was at best ambivalent on the CAA NRC issue. Even the party MPs did vote against CAA in parliament. In fact, on Shaheen Bagh, Kejriwal actually turned the tables on Amit Shah by saying that the Delhi police is under the Home Minister. If he wanted, he could easily get Shaheen Bagh cleared, so why wasn't he doing it? Kejriwal in turn claimed, if I had the police under me, I would have cleared the place in a matter of just 2 hours. Kejriwal also ratcheted up his Hinduness just a few days before the elections. He went on live TV and said he's a Kattar Hanuman Bhakt and that he prays at the Hanuman temple in Delhi's Connaught Place regularly. And then as an icing on the cake, he sang the Hanuman Chalisa on live TV. Even in his victory speech, Kejriwal thanked Lord Hanuman. He's effectively holding on to this motive of being a pious Hindu. So these 5 crucial elements helped Kejriwal win back the voters he has lost to Modi 10 months ago. The question is whether Arvind Kejriwal will be happy being just Delhi's CM or use this win to once again try and move beyond Delhi and pitch himself as Modi's challenger on the national stage. Whatever it is, Kejriwal's massive sweep is surely going to be a wake-up call for the Modi Shah electoral machine.